The shipman's tale begins in St. Denis, where we are introduced to the merchant and his wife. The merchant is a very rich businessman. His wife is abnormally beautiful for a man like the merchant. The married couple lives together in a well-kept house, and they are liked by all, as they host many parties.
One of the common party guests is Sir John, a handsome young monk. Sir John is a generous man who always gives out gifts and tips. One day, the merchant begins preparing for a business trip to St. Brugus. Before he leaves, he decides to have a small gathering with a few friends. One of the people he invites to the party is Sir John.
During the gathering, Sir John finds the merchant's wife in the garden, looking rather upset. Sir John inquires as to why the merchant's wife is upset. She responds that she wants 100 francs in order to buy clothes that the merchant won't buy her. John then says he will gladly provide her the money as a token of his love for her.
Later that day, the monk asks the merchant for 100 francs, which he says he will buy cattle with. The merchant agrees as long as the monk eventually pays him back.
The next day, the merchant leaves for Bruges, leaving the merchant's wife alone. Sir John then brings the money he received from the merchant to the merchant's wife. The merchant's wife agrees to spend the night in bed with him in exchange for the money.
When the merchant returns, he stops by Sir John's house to ask about the money he owes him, and the monk replies that he had left the money with his wife.
The merchant then goes home and confronts his wife about the money. She tells him that she spent the money Sir John repaid to her on expensive clothing. The merchant scolds his wife for buying lavish things, but does not punish her in the end because she offers to repay him with her body.